Hi all, play Greg with GrayGamer.com. Wanted to say hello and welcome to our live stream. I'm going to be playing Homeworld Remastered, which is the recent release just a couple days ago of the original Homeworld, which is about a 15-year-old game, which is an interesting thing. And we're going to talk about the mechanics of it. I'm going to play through a little bit of it. I'm a total noob at the game. I've played about an hour. I went through the tutorial. I've looked at a few things. I've gotten the basic mechanics down, and so I'm just going to jump right into it and let you take a look along with me, and we shall see what comes of that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. See if it comes up as it should. It looks like we are here. So I have the game paused right now. I'm playing the single-player campaign. There is a multiplayer component that I believe is beta at this point, but you have an option to choose that at the beginning. I haven't done multiplayer at all. I thought it looks like it might be interesting just because multiplayer RTS is really interesting. This really is an RTS type game, except it's 3D and in space, which is kind of an interesting thing because it's a little different take on things versus your Command and Conquer or World of War or Warcraft or other games that might be RTS type games, because you've got kind of the three-dimensional space to deal with. So I have the game paused at a point in the campaign where I have just learned the basics, flown out, engaged an enemy, flown back to where I was docked originally. The main ship here in the middle is called the mothership. The whole premise of this is that we have found a message to go to our homeworld where our civilization started. We've loaded up several 100,000 people that are cryogenically frozen. We're going to jump on our mothership, fly back to the homeworld, and start over. And we've been preparing for the backstory is, I don't know how many years we've been preparing. It's been a long time. And we're getting ready to fly there, but we're just tweaking the mothership and figuring it out and seeing if it's going to fly there okay and make our trek across the universe to get there. And we did a test flight, ran into some bad guys, have come back, and now here we are. And we came back to our home base and found out that everything's toasted. So if you can see my planet, where we were, got kind of scorched. And then this is the mothership, obviously the big ship. Got some little fighters out here. Again, 3D is an interesting thing for an RTS if you think about it. The controls are pretty straightforward. You hold down the right mouse button and move around for 3D at the basic level. And then you've got units you can choose. And down at the bottom, we've got the button bar where we can assign groups, just like you have done in other RTS games, where you can draw a box around them, hit Control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to assign control groups to them. When you have them selected, they're highlighted with a number for what control group you have, and you've got different commands for them. And then rather than spending a lot of time talking about them, I'm just going to jump right into it a little bit. But I am going to talk about just a couple of real quick control things right now, because managing 3D and RTS is one of those things that might take a little bit of getting used to. It's really cool and the execution's good. This game again is 15 years old, and then it's been remastered for high def, so you can look at the skins and kind of see that they've upped the resolution on them for modern systems, and everything from the big ships down to the tiny ships. And I can see if I can scroll on one of these guys. You can kind of see the little guys too. These are repair or salvage corvettes, and then these guys over here are interceptors. And it's interesting from a control standpoint. It'd take a little bit for me to get used to. I should remap it because I keep hitting the wrong key. But you can use the arrow keys to move around, and then the right mouse button to go up and down with, and that's kind of a good thing. The other thing you can do is you can use the insert and delete key to go up and down, because you've got that dynamic that you don't normally have with an RTS game, the whole up and down mechanic. So that's that. So arrow keys, insert, delete, up, down, right mouse button to scroll. Again, you've got information on your units down below. And then in the upper right hand corner, it's a really good UI from the standpoint that it gets out of your way and gives you the most to view. So that's kind of good, but some of it still gets a little confusing, so you're probably going to see that with me while I'm doing this, as I get a little confused at times. But up in the upper right hand corner, you've got build, research, launch. Launch being your ships that are docked in your mothership. Research for, of course, upgrades, and build for different types of ships. And we'll get to that here, I'm sure, when we go to the next area, which I have not played the next area when I hit the hyperspace button. It's the next area in the scenario. Oops, hit the wrong button. So there we go. I'm just going to jump right into it. We'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to hit the hyperspace button. Preparing for hyperspace. When you get ready to do this, it's interesting. The ships in a real time will just go dock. And you can sit here and watch them if you want. That's a research ship. Or you can hit the quick dock and they'll go faster so you can go. So that's another element of this game that's interesting and different from other RTS games in that it's not like a StarCraft where it's super fast. It's go, 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 build as fast as you can, get all your macros memorized, and the faster you build, the better you are. This is a pretty deliberately paced, so I'm going to hit the quick dock button. This is a pretty deliberately paced game, which is kind of cool because you can take your time, you can kind of read about things, you can look at things. It's not pausable, but you can, you just hit the menu button and you can take a look at things. So we're going to load the next area of the scenario, and I'm going to shut up for here for a minute because I think it might be talking and giving us a cutscene. So far, every part in the one-player scenario has had some cutscenes to it.
Cryogenic trays have been processed, and our colonists are safe for now. We are all that's left of our world, our culture, our people.
I saved 500,000 cryogenic trays. Oh, that's a bad day.
From the interrogation, we learned that a frontier fleet patrolling the borders of a vast interstellar empire was dispatched to destroy our planet. The captain claimed our people violated a 4,000-year-old treaty forbidding us to develop hyperspace technology.
Nice. No hyperspace for
Extermination
you.
of our planet was the consequence. The subject did not survive interrogation.
Whoops, didn't survive interrogation. You know how that goes. Hey, Sergey Spielov, good to see you. I saw that you said hi there on chat. Howdy.
Hyperspace jump successful.
Glad that you're here. So now bringing my ships back out of the mothership here in
Scanner
this new
data
area.
indicates asteroid density is highest in this region. Commence resource gathering.
So I'm supposed to resource gather. So if you look in the upper left corner, you hit the objectives buttons, begin collection of resources. So I have one resource collector ship, and so I will send it out and start gathering things.
Resource controllers are available for construction.
Okay.
To improve the efficiency of collection, build
Oh,
one
top.
and position it near the asteroid vein.
So resource collectors, I need to build a resource collector. Salvage corvette, support frigate, resource collector, resource controller. So a resource collector, resource mining vessel, mine space debris for material resources. Resource controller, what's this say? What's the objective say? Resource controller, so I need to collect some resources and build a resource controller. I don't have enough money yet, so RUs, as they call them, or resource units, are the things that you use basically as...
Resource collector, awaiting orders. Roger.
So there you go, resource collectors, awaiting orders. So resource collectors are the things that get you the juice to build new things. And so that's usually mined from debris or asteroids. If you hit the space bar in this game, you get like a tactical view, and you can see stuff, which is kind of cool. Again, the controls, you can use the arrow keys to move back and forth, insert delete to move up and down, or the right mouse button to just take a look at things, which is interesting. And there's basically stuff everywhere. If you move the mouse over it, you can see that you've got, it says question mark RUs, which is resource units, and you just send a ship out and you start trying to collect resource units. So I really have nothing but this area here, so I'm going to send my resource collector ship.
Mothership.
Not the mothership. I'm going to hit back, go back to here, and we'll get back to, see, I hit WASD again. Escape. We get back to this guy, and we will pull out our resource collector guy, which is this guy.
Ready.
And we are going to mine some asteroids.
Resources locked in.
So this guy will go do his thing automatically on his own. And again, when you get busy, these things happen kind of on their own. You're not going to be spending a whole lot of time micromanaging. Some things you will, but things like that you won't. I have a group here that's assigned to Group 1, which is like a little squadron of ships. And I can take a look at those. And I can change their formation.
Strike group acknowledged.
Change it into a formation. The thing I like to do with these guys is kind of send them on a patrol so that my resource collector guy out here doesn't get shot without me knowing what's going on. So I'm going to do that with those guys. And what you can do is you can select that group.
Group 1.
And then we can do what's called waypoints. So it's like a patrol. So I'm going to set a patrol for these guys to just kind of cruise there, cruise there, cruise there, cruise here.
Waypoint confirmed.
And so now they're going to drive in a big square around that area where my resource collector guy, who doesn't have a whole lot of juice, meaning he has no offensive abilities if he gets attacked, can kind of just cruise around and protect him if some of the bad guys come in, because I don't have a good feeling for it, but usually the bad guys show up when this kind of stuff is happening. So you hit spacebar again to go back to the normal view. You can always go back to like this and then select. So like if I selected these guys.
Reporting.
And watch what's going on with them. And so again, I can see my resource collector guys over here harvesting an asteroid right there. He's doing his thing, and then these guys are on a patrol keeping the skies safe. And then back to the mothership over here. And so while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and build another. If you look at my objectives, begin collection and then a resource controller. So I need to build a resource controller, but I don't have enough cash to do that yet because I need 900. If I go to build, resource controller is 900. And it's a mobile resource depository, converts harvest materials into RUs. Well, the nice thing about that, of course, is that would probably mean that my guy that's harvesting the asteroid doesn't have to fly as far. So if I put that out, and it's not as far out, then he can fly back and forth probably quicker. That's probably the theory of this, right? And it looks like early on here in the game that this, it's kind of like a tutorial within the game, where you're learning about the different units and what they do and slowly ramping up the difficulty. So what happened here is we flew out in the middle of dead space because our home planet got blown up, and we've got 500,000 cryogenically frozen pods on our ship, and those are the people that we're taking to the homeworld to replant and keep alive. So that's the goal here at this point. I got my salvage corvettes sitting here. These guys are cool. I actually played them in the last scenario I didn't have on, where you actually use them to capture ships, bring guys back, capture ships and look at their tech, and or capture ships that get blown up and salvage the materials from them. So that's kind of a cool thing. I'm enjoying a nice evening ale while I'm broadcasting, because that's what I do. And again, as you can see, the speed of this game is different. When I say different, it means it's not the Twitch, super fast, get stuff done kind of game. It's a methodical, kind of planning, controlling type of a game. I mean, everything down to this guy docking and unloading his resources. If you watch, he like takes his time, he docks, all of that. So pretty interesting from that standpoint. See, now I have 1,259 resource units. Now I'm going to build my resource
Construction
controller.
underway.
And that queue's down here. Also, if you hit the I button, the I key, you will get information about your fleet and what you have. Additionally, you can hit each of these areas and see what you've got for a queue, your fleet information, and then what you've done recently. It's kind of a list of things. There are a ton of keybinds in this game, which are good for keyboard people, and I like keyboards as much as the next person when it comes to these kinds of games. If we go look at this real quick, you can look at the controls and see that there are just a ton of keyboard commands. So if you get good at keyboard commands, and those RTS folks who play those kinds of games are all about the keyboard commands. Pretty good idea. I almost want to build another resource collector, right? Because this is kind of painfully slow. but I'm also a little afraid that I might need more offensive capability ships. And if I spend money, resources as it were, on building another one of these things, and suddenly I get raided and I don't have enough money to quickly reinforce some offensive capability, then I'll probably get killed. So that's an interesting thing to think about, the balancing act of that. The other thing that's interesting is, how some RTS games / tower defense type games, resource management games, have
Resource controller complete.
To increase harvesting efficiency,
There you go.
move your resource controller as close to heavy resource areas as possible.
There you go. Now my resource controller will come trucking out. Usually, that's what happens. Oh, is he over here? Yeah, see, he's on this side of the ship. There he is. So this guy, we're going to move over here where this guy's harvesting. So we'll put him right here.
Moving to destination.
So there he is. And again, we could do that in this view, or we could have done that in this view, which again is the more large-scale view where you can see things. And this is that asteroid vein that we're mining right now. And this is a scenario. So there's a gate here at some point. So you can see the size of these compared to the mothership, and the size of him versus the size of my little fighter guys. I'm going to send these guys out on patrol again just because.
Moving to destination.
Actually, I'm just add waypoints. I'm going to go here, 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 and here.
Waypoint confirmed.
Again, flying in a circle around where my resources are being collected is a good thing. And this guy is still trucking along. Again, those people who can think three-dimensionally, this game is a no-brainer to them. So if you're an air traffic controller, this is a game that you'll probably get. Because again, you have to think three-dimensionally, not on a two-dimensional plane like a lot of RTS games. Well, almost every RTS game outside of this one, I believe. So my objectives, collection of resources, resource controller. Got both those done. So I'll hit a gate here at some point once I get enough resources, likely. So see, now he's docking with this thing, with this ship, instead of flying all the way back to the mothership. So quicker way to gather resources. Oh, and see, here's a cutscene coming up.
Long-range sensors indicate a mothership-class mass signature. It's coming in fast. Power readings are off the scale. Full combat alert. Stand by for contact.
Exactly. You know what that means. Bad guy. Cue dramatic music. Hello. We mean you no harm.
Ambassador away.
Oh, we're gonna have a little peace mission. We mean you no harm.
Trajectory locked in. Hailing signal open on all channels.
Sending over an ambassador to say hi. We mean you no harm.
Entering magnetic field now.
This is
Almost there. Fleet. We've lost guidance and are being drawn in. There's a lot of lights. There seems to be some kind of activity inside. I can see.
We are the Bentusi, and welcome you on space-faring cultures, unbound. The Ever-Living trade routes were established for the first time by our ancestors. The resources you collect are of value to the Bentusi exchange. They will serve as an acceptable medium for trade. It has been our custom to equip trading partners with an exchange unit. It has therefore been provided to your ambassador as a gesture of goodwill.
Okay.
Fleet, this is Ambassador. We are clear of the Ventuzzi vessel. All systems green. Harbor Control has released guidance and the exchange unit is secure. Receiving crews. Prep the quarantine chamber.
Prep the quarantine
Roger
chamber.
that. Quarantine standing by.
That's what I say every
NTC
time we
trading
have a
link
visitor.
established.
Okay, so they want to trade. Plasma bomb launcher.
Local
They wanna-
resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
They want to trade a plasma bomb launcher. This weapon discharges orbs of superheated plasma that are devastating against the hardened armor of capital ships. Prerequisite fighter chassis. Yeah, I'll take that. I got enough money for that.
Tyrannic raiders, servants of the Tide Dam, are arriving. They must not learn of our contact. We must depart. All that moves is easily heard in the void. We will listen for you.
Well, quick trade and they disappeared. But hey, we got a plasma bomb launcher. I'll take that. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, you know, I got a sneaky suspicion. Oops. I hit the WASD keys again. I got a sneaky suspicion that I should probably be doing some research
Mothership.
on a not a capital ship chassis. Oh, that's the only thing I got, huh? Corvette chassis, no. Salvage Corvette support frigate. That's a repair ship, though. I don't think I need that at this point. My resource collectors. I got probes. I've already used those. Attack bomber. There we go. I need some of those because I've got interceptors. I don't have any scouts. Attack bombers. Anti-capital fighter ship launches slow but damaging plasma bombs. Well, look at that. I think I'm going to build a couple
Assembly
of those.
underway.
Let's see. We've got enough. I'll probably build 4 or 5
Assembly
of those.
underway. Construction underway. Construction underway.
5, yeah, so that's 700 resource
Attack
units.
bomber complete.
And I had like 800 or 900, so I should be okay there. And I think I'm just doing this because I got a feeling that that might be next.
Attack bomber complete.
Next being that that's what's going to probably happen to me next. So again, right mouse click to move around, which is interesting.
Attack
Oh,
bomber
look at that.
complete.
And bad guys. Bad guys. I see bad guys. What's going on here?
Copy.
Pick your targets.
Tyrannic
Attack
raider
bomber
fighters are
complete.
attacking our
Resource collector
resource
under attack.
operation.
Look at that.
Defend it and prepare for more hostile ships to arrive.
Right on cue.
Attack bomber complete.
Standing
Look at
by. Strike group. Prepare for assault.
And we will go aggressive. Over here on the left-hand side, you've got aggressive, defensive. You can also go attack from high or low.
Weapon
I'm just
set
going
to full
straight
power.
on.
Pursuing targets.
Group 1
Straight
reports
on
enemy
attack.
contact.
Here we go. Hey, quit attacking my resource collector. He's going down. Now I got some of these guys too. I'm gonna wait. So
Reporting.
I'm gonna group them into the second
Group 2
group,
designated.
and we are gonna go over here with these guys as well.
Drawing heavy fire.
Move order confirmed.
Bring the big guns in. Whoa! What do we got here? Oh, bad guys. Mothership.
Copy. Moving to
You guys
intercept.
need to go there
Mothership.
because now they're attacking my mothership.
Assembly underway.
Get some interceptors going here. This is not good.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, you
Interceptor
think?
complete.
We've got guys everywhere. They're all over us.
Resource collector under attack.
Interceptor complete.
Supporting friendly
Come
unit.
on. There are guys everywhere. You can see when I go here, yeah,
Resource collector taking enemy
we've got
fire.
some action. And another group. Missile corvettes. Awesome.
Interceptor complete.
This might not end well.
Mobile refinery under
Come on,
attack.
guys.
Strike group under enemy attack.
tell the mothership to get aggressive.
Weapon set to full
She'll
power.
use her weapons against ships that come in. And she's, of course, a gigantic tank.
Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Yeah. You think?
Mothership.
Let's get some more interceptors out.
Berths are clear. Mobile refinery under attack.
Interceptor complete.
Group 1 copies. Mobile refinery taking enemy fire.
Interceptor complete.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Mobile
We've
refinery
got a bit
under
of a
attack.
swarm going on here. I feel like
Interceptor
they've still got
complete.
control of things. But a lot more bogeys than I would
Interceptor
like.
complete.
And these guys are shooting
Resource
up.
collector under attack. Group 1 copies.
You guys need to get over here and
Strike
take
group
care of
prepare for
business.
assault.
Mothership will
Mobile
be fine.
refinery taking enemy
Take
fire.
care of my mobile refinery. Oh,
Resource collector under attack.
they're gonna blow up my mobile refinery. Come on now.
Pursuing targets.
Group 1 under attack.
Resource collector taking enemy fire. Mobile refinery under attack. Mobile refinery under attack.
So as you can see, things
Mobile
can get
refinery taking enemy
hairy in
fire.
a hurry here.
Several Tyrannic Raider capital ships have just emerged from hyperspace near the mothership.
Wow. Really?
Mobile refinery taking enemy fire.
Really? Several
Resource
capital
collector
ships?
taking enemy fire.
What am I supposed to do about those? I have no resource units.
Resource collector under attack.
These guys fire the laser. What are you? Oh, these are my salvage corvettes. I can capture them. I don't think I can, but let's try.
Resource collector
They're
taking enemy
firing
fire.
at my mothership with their...
Mobile refinery taking enemy fire.
Yeah, this isn't going so well. I've got a bit of a hairball going on here. Oh, but look!
Mobile refinery under attack.
Oh, my salvage
Resource
corvettes
collector
caught
under
that
attack.
guy. Nice.
Take
Yeah,
damage.
that's the thing that's
I'm
cool
taking
about the
it
salvage
here.
corvettes. They can actually attack and capture ships rather than destroy them, and then you get the tech
Mobile
from them.
refinery under
Which
attack.
is kind of cool because you might learn some new weapons or some tech, or you interrogate the guys that are flying them, which is kind of cool.
That's
I think I
all of
lost.
them. Ready for orders.
I think I might have lost my... Did I lose my resource collector?
Looking
No,
good.
he's still
Stay
alive.
tight.
I thought he was
Resource
dead.
collector under attack.
So far so good. So again, that's why things like control groups are really good. So I have one for one
Group
control
two.
group, two for another control group. So again, you can control them like squadrons. It looks like I took care of those
Enemy
capital
frigate
ships.
captured.
And I captured an enemy frigate
Enemy frigate
with
captured.
those salvage corvettes, which is kind of
Mothership.
cool. So let's, no, not the mothership. Let's get group 2 here.
Two.
Engaged
Dock order
over here.
confirmed. Heavy fire
These guys have got the skill, which is a lot bigger gun than just these interceptors have. If you go look at them, the attack bombers, strong versus frigates, capital ships, and success, weak versus fighters and corvettes. So they may not be the greatest against these guys that are over here flying around, but oh, wait a minute, here we go.
Acknowledged.
Look at these guys though. We got guys up here. Let's send them up here.
Moving to intercept.
The Raider carrier has been located.
Oh,
It is reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes.
time to take out the carrier. First, we'll take out these guys. I have no resources, so that's part of my problem. So the problem with not having enough resources is, is ships die, and then you got a tough time.
Gotcha.
So you know what we'll do? Take group 2.
Standing by.
Let them
Attack
attack.
coordinates locked in.
Let the little guys fight him, and let the big guys fight the big guy. These guys are more effective against heavy armored big ships, so let's let them attack him. And we're gonna go
Weapon
aggressive.
set to full power. Group 2 reporting. Attack
Attack
coordinates
him.
locked in.
There we go. So we're gonna attack the big dog and see if we can do some damage before we get cleaned up. So you hover over the ships. Interestingly enough, you get a little health bar that gives you an idea of how much strength those guys have left. And again, still a bit of a scrum. Mothership looks okay. Health looks okay. This, of course, looks like a mess. But I still feel like I'm in control of things.
Taking damage, fleet.
This guy is about done. This guy's got a little bit of damage on
Under
him.
attack. What's the call?
He looks like he's got some pretty good defenses. I could probably I'm going to send all these guys against this carrier here in a second as we get rid of this guy. And he's about done. Come on, finish him off. There we go. So group 1,
Group 1 reporting.
attack.
Strike group to battle positions. Engaging targets of
Group
opportunity.
2, attack.
Group 1
Let's get that
reports
carrier.
enemy contact.
Group 2 copies.
Mothership's still all green down there, so I'm not spending too much time focusing on her. Oops. That is a tough ship, though. A lot of damage and not a whole lot of health gone. I still have no resource units, so why is my guy not? He's in mining. Where is he? While that's going on, I still need to be getting loot. There you are.
Reporting.
Get to mining, dude. There we go. He's doing it finally. You can't stop, no matter, even though you're in combat. You got to keep gathering resources, or else you're going to get starved. Right? You're going to get to a spot where you can't. What is an ion array frigate? That is a new one.
Roger.
Heavy ion beam. Is that one of the ships I captured? Nice. Heavy ion beam. I like that. So I captured these with my corvettes, which is kind of cool. And look at that. And he's now he's mine.
Ready.
So guess what? You're gonna get the big laser.
Target confirmed.
Fire the laser. I like it. So I captured that from him with these guys, salvage corvettes. And so now, kind of a cool graphic too. He flies with his little wings in until he gets close, and then he deploys them. Kind of like that.
Interceptor complete.
How's this guy's health? About 50%. I still got a swarm of little guys shooting at him. But I'm going to send the ion beam to him. Let's see how that goes. Finally getting some more resources. That's a good thing to do. So if you're a space geek and you like ships and resource management, I think this game is for you. I haven't done any multiplayer, so the thing that'd be interesting about multiplayer is to see how different real people play, because in my experience, of course, real people are significantly harder than...
The carrier is retreating.
Oh,
If it escapes, they will warn the Tidan fleet of our pursuit. Do not allow them to hyperspace.
perfect. Let's get him. Come on. How do we not allow him to hyperspace is the question. The hyperspace is on toast, right? Come on. Get him, get him, get him.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Come on, get him. There we go. Where's the fire the laser? I have this new ion array frigate. Can I fire on him? I'm hoping. He's trying to get away. And I'm not going to let him. Well, I hope I'm not. If this guy gets in range, I think that will help me.
Group 2 destroyed.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Ready.
Why aren't you firing?
Taking damage, fleet.
Standing by.
Group 1 destroyed.
Oh, what happened? Oh, mission failed. He got away. I failed the mission. Huh. So that's an interesting thing. So he didn't actually hyperspace, but the presumption is that he hyperspaced at the end of that. And that ion frigate that I sent over there was a bit of a pipe dream because he didn't fire anything. So I will probably need to build some more of those heavy bombers that I had to attack him effectively. So now we go back to load campaign, and we go here, crowd trays loaded, and we can reload that. I saved it previously just because I wanted to be prepared. So here we are, we're going to hyperspace. Quick dock. And we'll see what I can do better. I'll skip the cinematics this time just because you've already seen them. There's the mothership. So the moral of the story
Hyperspace
is
jump
get
successful.
resources quickly so I can build more things. Alright.
Scanner data indicates asteroid density is highest in this region. Commence resource gathering.
We are resource gathering. We are going to resource gather like a mother. There's my salvage corvette. There's my resource
Roger.
gatherer. You are going
Resources locked.
Resource controllers are available for construction.
I need to build
To
a
improve the
resource
efficiency
controller,
of collection, build one and position it near the asteroid vein.
but I don't have enough money. I need 900. So here's a big catch-22. I need 900 resources. I only have 759. So that guy's got to go get the first load, bring it back, and then
Ready. Strike group confirmed.
And as I've learned previously, I don't need to do any patrols because it seems to be pretty heavily scripted here at the beginning in the campaign. You know, the one thing I haven't checked is to see how the skirmish mode works, or if there's a skirmish mode. That will be an interesting thing to see because a skirmish would be one of those things where you just pick up and play, which is always kind of fun rather than kind of the heavily scripted single-player events. And then also multiplayer, obviously very unscripted. I believe the multiplayer is still beta, and so not sure how it works. I also haven't played the Homeworld 2 version of the remaster because the whole collection is both Homeworld 1 and Homeworld 2, both of them remastered with updated graphics. So that's kind of cool. We're going to be out of time pretty quick, so I'm going to see if I can see this through to at least getting this capital ship. This guy here is a resource ship. The other thing you can do is... I can't do that there. There's an area you can... the thing that's interesting too, you can actually attack three-dimensionally.
Ready.
So if I'm going to move a unit, I can actually move a unit. And then if you hold down Shift, you can actually attack three-dimensionally. So you can attack from below, attack from above. So again, you've got some more tactics to think about. That's kind of nice. My resource guy. Maybe you know what? While I'm waiting,
Mothership.
why don't we just build another resource collector?
Construction underway.
I know that's going to take more money short term, but 2 resource collectors with a resource controller close by will get me more cash quicker, so I can make more of those bomber ships after I trade on that scripted event for that higher powered weapon. So let's do that and see if we can get past this mission area. The thing that's interesting is that, so this is like mission 3, I think there's 20, and I already failed once. So I like the difficulty curve, it's not too easy, and you gotta think about things a little bit, think about resources, not just sending a bunch of guys out there to shoot things. The thing that's ironic is, of course, I was saying I felt like I was in pretty good control of things, and yet I still failed the mission. So let's wait for number 2 here. Again, the arrow keys to kind of move around. I feel like remapping it to WASD because that's what I use a lot.
Resource collector complete.
PC guy. So resource collector's done. We're going to get the second one out here, and we're going to send him out here to mine too, just because.
Roger.
Get to mining, dude.
Reporting. Resources downrange.
There we go. So now we got 2 of these guys, and my hope is that I'll have a few more resources when it comes time to build those other guys to take on that carrier that got away last time. And I'm not sending the plasma. Well, I mean, I might try to send him earlier. I didn't even know that I had it after I captured one, so who knows? Okay. So if, with all due respect for games like StarCraft and Warcraft and other games that are very fast RTS games, RTS being real-time strategy games for you folks who may not be familiar, this is the antithesis of that, which is this is a very methodical RTS game. This is not a Twitch RTS game, even though we're on Twitch. Not a fast-paced RTS game. This is a game where you're thinking. It's almost like a grand strategy. Now, again, it's not pausable like some of those games are. There's another game I'd love to play, and I may do a live stream of that at some point, called AI War. That game is crazy because you can do thousands of units fighting against thousands of units, taking over planets. There's like 80 planets, and you're taking over planets and taking on the AI. Crazy hard. The tutorial was like 6 hours. Not to mention a campaign, which I've never, or not a campaign, but a single player game where you're trying to win against the AI. So there's my commercial for AI Wars. We'll probably need to do that at some point. If you like strategy and space, AI Wars is crazy good. Very hard, very inexpensive. Arkin Games, the developer, it's been around for a while, and the graphics are nothing to look at, but the strategy is unbelievably good and unbelievably large scale. But this is pretty, and you get those elements, so you get the best of both worlds. So 659, I still need 900. So here I am, still stuck. But I got 2 of these guys. My assumption is there's a trigger for once I get the resource collector out there, even though it listed as a secondary objective, that it'll trigger the next kind of scripted event. Finally got a guy flying back, so I can get some more cash. This guy's mining here. Oh, sorry. He's mining. This guy's flying back to the mothership. And these guys are cooling their heels. And the other thing that's interesting is
Copy.
oh, make sure you
Group 1 designated.
So they're a control group, and down here in the lower left-hand corner, you can actually do
Local
different
resources
formations,
exhausted fleet. Moving
which
on.
is kind of interesting. Claw formation, X formation, broad formation. You can do like a circle, sphere formation. And the interesting thing is once you look behind them, you can actually, everything's three-dimensional, so it's an interesting thing. Come on, resource collector. This guy's coming back with a load too. So the nice thing is once I get the resource collector built and out there, I got 2 guys. I'll probably get another hit of good resources, and then I'm going to have plenty of cash to build
Mothership.
the guys that I need. So resource
Construction
control.
underway.
The thing is, oh, see, there it goes. As soon as I triggered that,
Long-range sensors indicate a mothership-class mass signature. It's coming in fast. Power
Here it
readings are
comes.
off the scale.
now this is my
Full
trade.
combat alert. Stand by for contact.
I'll skip this too, because you've already seen this, but we'll do a little trade. I'll get a big weapon. Here he comes. Oh, can I not escape? There we go.
Stand by for acquisition and transfer.
Sweet. Yes, I will accept
Tyrannic
it.
raiders Servants of the Tide Dam are arriving. They must not learn of our contact. We must depart. All
And they're
the
like,
moves
"We're out."
is easily heard in the void. We will listen for you. Farewell.
So they sold me a big weapon, and then they bounced. They're like, here's a big gun. Bad guys are coming, and we traded that to you, so see you later. I thought that was interesting.
Mothership.
So my resource controller's not quite built, but it will be here in a second, because I got another ship that was just docking. There we go. Now my resource, again, the queue's down here. That will finish that build, which is nice, because I'll get that out. But because I got a fight coming right after this. Bad guys coming.
Resource controller complete.
To
There we
increase
go.
harvesting efficiency, move your resource controller as close to heavy resource areas as possible.
I will do that. Oh, that's right. It's on this side of the ship. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Both sides of the ship open up,
Standing by.
and you can take both out. And I'm going to take this guy. Oh, look, and there's the bad guys.
Destination locked in. Roger.
These guys are going to go protect me.
Tyrannic Raider fighters are attacking our resource operation. Defend it and prepare for more hostile ships to arrive.
That's a good sign.
Group 1 copies.
Group 1 needs to go over here.
Strike group, prepare for
These
assault.
guys.
Resource collector under attack.
Luckily, I have 2 resource collectors, so that should help me a little bit against these guys because they got to spread their, going to spread them out a little bit. These guys, though, I'm going to set for aggressive,
Show no mercy.
so they should take care of business.
Where's the escort? We need cover here.
Yeah, I'm coming. Here we go.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Pursuing target.
Come on. There we
I
go.
got one.
Just keep distracted for a minute. Now, we're in a better spot. At least I believe so. Oh boy. Maybe not. Maybe that tactic's not going to work. Because I got 2 groups of ships. I've only got 1 group of my ships. There we go. I got some more resources though, so that's good.
Mothership.
I need to build some
Strike group
guys.
reports hostile contact.
Attack bombers.
Assembly underway. Assembly underway.
5.
Assembly underway.
Drawing heavy fire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Attack bomber complete.
Mothership though, we can make her attack
Resume combat
aggressively.
station.
She's
Show no
got
mercy.
some guns.
Pursuing targets.
If you look at her
Mobile
closely,
refinery
she's got
under
guns
attack.
all over her,
Attack bomber complete.
which is kind of cool.
Resource collector under attack.
So we'll see how she does.
Attack bomber complete.
Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Missile corvettes, that's always a good sign. There's all kinds of guys out there.
Attack bomber complete.
Strike group under enemy attack.
These interceptors are doing okay.
Group 1 copies.
I've
Attack
still
bomber
got
complete.
12 of them, so I'm good. So we're just going to let them keep fighting out here in the Bay Hairball.
Attack
See?
bomber complete.
And I'm going to let these guys keep collecting
Resource
money.
collector taking enemy fire.
The whole hope here is that I can get enough money. Come on, Doc, dude. There we go. I think I'm gonna be all right. I said that last time, and then I failed the
Resource
mission.
collector under attack.
So we'll see if this goes any better. Again, tactical view. There we go. Big hairball.
Resource collector under attack.
Okay. Got some more money, so I'm gonna build some more of these guys.
Construction
I really
underway.
think these guys
Berths are clear. Assembly underway.
only because that's gonna work against the
Mobile
carrier.
refinery under attack.
Attack bomber complete.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 1 reporting. Attack complete. Awaiting further orders.
Several Tyrannic Raider capital ships have just emerged from hyperspace near the mothership.
Attack bomber complete.
Ready.
Group 2 designated.
New heading set.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Resource operation reporting
We'll
enemy
let Group
contact.
1
Attack
take on all the guys
complete.
over here in
Reporting.
the
Group
mining
2
operation.
under
And Group
attack.
2
Reporting
take on
friendly
these
unit.
capital
Group
ships.
2 reports enemy contact.
Group 2 reporting. Resource collector taking enemy
Because they have
fire.
bigger guns
Attack
and they can do
coordinates
more
locked in.
damage.
Resource
So we're
collector
gonna let them
taking
do
enemy
that.
fire.
Let's see if that works out. Take this guy out. See,
Mobile
see, look at
refinery
him. He's
taking
already
enemy
down
fire.
to 25% health or less.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Resource collector under attack. Acknowledged.
And then I'm
Group
going to let
2
those guys
copies.
capture him and then send these guys over here.
Strike group under enemy attack.
So
Underway.
the Corvettes can capture these guys and then I'm going to get that ship.
Targets. Resource collector under
Actually,
attack.
There's 2 of them.
Group
So,
2.
so we're going to go ahead and kill
Moving to
some.
intercept. Mobile refinery under
And in
attack.
the meantime, we're going to let these guys keep doing their thing.
Group 1 standing by.
One, which
We've got
still
enemy
seems to be
contact.
largely alive. We're going to let them keep attacking these
Mobile
guys over here,
refinery under
attacking
attack.
my resource collectors, which
Resource
they're
collector
both
under
still
attack.
alive, so good
Group
thing
2
they're tough.
reports victory.
Friendlies under
There
fire.
you go,
Moving
group
in.
2. So group 2,
Group 2
is
standing
back
by.
over here.
En route. On our way. Understood.
Group 2 under
So you can
attack.
see here, this is kind of cool. These 2 ships actually captured this guy, and now he's going to go in here and then become one of my ships, which is kind of cool.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Yeah, no kidding. So maybe the
Reporting
second
friendly
time
unit.
around we're going to win this game. So
Group
that's group
1.
1. That's
Group
group
2
2.
copies.
And if we look at it from this way, that's group 1.
Group 1 reporting. Group 2 reporting.
Enemy frigate captured.
Here we go. Now he should pop out the other side. He'll be my guy. Which is cool. And then up here, it's going to be coming up. We will see their carrier. And then I've got everybody here to attack. There he is.
Acknowledged.
Now he's mine. So we're going to move him.
Attack vector laid in.
Against those guys.
Strike group under enemy attack.
The raider carrier has been located. It is reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes.
There we go. We got to get him.
Under fire. Requesting orders. Group 1 standing by.
Alright, let's heat it up in here.
Strike group prepare for assault. Group 2 copies. Lock all weapons on target. Group 1 copies.
So I've told them both to attack the capital ship because that is the gate to winning. This
Group
particular
2
scenario.
reporting. Group 1 copies.
So both of them are going to attack, and we'll see if we can take him out before he
Group 1
escapes.
under attack.
Pursuing targets. Group 1 standing by. Group 1 copies. Strike group to battle positions. Group 2. Target confirmed. Copy.
Okay.
Take some damage, please.
So far, so good.
Mothership.
I'll build a few more things. I've got 500, so
Berths are
2,
clear.
3, 4.
Assembly underway.
4 more of those guys to send out to try to get after their capital ship.
Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 1. Coordinates confirmed. Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Strike group prepare for assault. Group 2.
Attack bomber complete.
Nice.
Ready. Engaging.
So
Attack
far, so
bomber
good.
complete.
Now this guy's coming in to maybe do a little damage to him. I've got some more of these guys that I've built.
Resource collector under attack.
Attack bomber complete.
Got some more attack bombers. I'm gonna wait for one more, and then I'm gonna send them all over.
Local resources exhausted. Fleet moving on.
So he's getting ready to line up for firing
Strike
the
group
giant
reporting
laser.
hostile.
Oh, there we go. Like it. Doing some damage. these guys.
Copy.
Attack.
Attack vector laid in.
So now this is a matter of can we get this guy before he escapes? Because that's the gate to the mission. And this guy's doing good. He's firing his laser. This guy's down to 50% health.
Group 1 standing by.
One attacking, group 2 attacking. I feel pretty good. I think we might win this one before I have to sign off. I'm just ignoring the other guys. I'm ignoring the Corvettes. I'm ignoring everything else. Let them attack what they want. I know the carrier's the target.
Watch your 6.
The carrier is retreating.
Exactly.
If it escapes, they will warn the Tidan fleet of our pursuit.
Heavy fire.
Do not allow them to hyperspace.
We've got
It's
enemy
not
contact.
hyperspacing.
Standing by.
Come on.
Construction underway. Construction underway. Under attack. What's the call? Group 1 copies.
Attack bomber complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 2. Group 1 copies.
Come on, baby.
Attack
Close.
bomber complete.
Here we go.
Group 1 standing by. Strike group under enemy attack.
Bring the rest of my
Attack
guys in.
bomber complete. Attack bomber complete.
Okay, here's some more.
Acknowledged.
Attack bomber complete.
Attack coordinates in. Stay on top of them. Local resources
Oh,
exhausted, fleet.
I failed
Moving on.
again.
Attack bomber complete.
I was sending 5 more bombers to him, and I still failed the mission. So obviously, I need to do something differently. But there you go. I like it. I like the fact that it's hard. I like the fact that you have to think differently each time. And I like the fact that it's in space and there's a little micromanagement to it. So there you go. There's a regular guy playing Homeworld and failing twice. And I'll definitely change it up on the next round. And if you like RTS games, you like space, you like managing these types of things, you like a little different pace than you're used to in your regular RTS games, I think Homeworld Remastered is really good. It's just like the original, but a few mechanics are a little different. Graphics have been upgraded, and it's a great thing to play, and I suggest you spend some time doing it. So if you want to subscribe to the stream, go right ahead. We're going to have a couple more games next week. That would be great. If you want to join the community, go to greygamer.com. That's G-R-E-Y, gamer, greygamer.com, or look in the profile. You'll see a link to it. And we'll be streaming a couple of times a week. We've got some new partners coming on. I've got Steam keys we're giving away. It's a good time, and it's fun. So keep on playing games, and game on.